tea.
25 minutes to 10 a.m. Central African time. Welcome back. You are tuned into News and Views on Salam Media. My name is Sai Jadwat. I'll be with you until 10 a.m. this morning, which means we are actually nearing the end of the show. And after that rather emotive conversation around xenophobia earlier on, we now move on to a little bit of a lighter story. And of course, it is the holiday season. The holiday season is upon us. Schools have closed, or most have closed rather, and I think students will be on break for about a week. It's interesting to see how these come and go so quickly. Okay, let's move on then to the next interview. Now, on the 3rd, 4th, and I think it's the 9th of October, there's something exciting coming up for the little ones, and then, of course, is a spring holiday STEAM camp. And to share more about this with us is the co-owner of Mama and Little Baba Hub, Little Steamers and PlayHub. That is Sister Naeema Suleman. Assalamu alaikum. Shukran for joining us.
Walaikum salam. Walaikum salam wa
And we
rahmatullahi.
also, yes, of course, we also have co-owner of Mama and Little Hub and Little Steamers and Play Hub, and that is Fathima Patel. Shukran to both of you for joining us. Let's get into it. This looks really exciting. Tell us about the STEAM camp. I think we can start with you, Sister Naeema.
Sure. So we're just bringing some fun at the holidays, a bit different. Normally, you always see these crafting and baking and those sort of activities in the holidays. Which we normally do, but we thought, okay, this holiday is a short holiday, and not many are going away. So to keep the kids a bit occupied and stimulated and in a fun way, we introduced this Little Steamers boot camp, which we normally do. Little Steamers, we have that we go to schools and we go to various places and we do it in our studios, these classes. But it's a 3-day workshop on various basically, so it's Tuesday and Thursday. I mean, Tuesday and Wednesday, and then the following Monday before school starts.
Okay, now before
we have various.
Yes, sorry.
Sure.
Before we keep discussing this particular camp that's coming up, I know both of you are the co-founders of the Mama and Little Baba. I think it's a hub. Tell us about this and what you know the whole idea behind this and the what you hope to achieve with this organization.
Okay, Fatima, do you want to go? Yeah.
So Mama and Little Baba Hub was started by Naeema and I, and we found a need in the area where we lacked such a environment where mums and kids could come together in a safe space and have fun, and mums could interact with each other as well. So we began our messy play classes where we set up um, sensory play for kids, and the mums joined them. And from there, it grew from messy play to Playhouse, which is a group where they come without their parents, but not like your regular school where they go so often. So twice a week. And then we went on to Little Steamers, which is what you are now talking about on. So that is like our new passion project. And then we grew into PlayHub.
Hmm. Now, when we talk about sensory play, talk to us about the importance of that, Sister Fatima, and then we'll continue.
I didn't hear you.
You mentioned sensory play earlier on, and how this institution basically promotes this. And essentially, what we want to understand here is the importance of sensory play. And also, you mentioned that it was for children as well as parents. So, the importance of that, perhaps you could just elaborate on that.
Okay, so basically, sensory play, um, we saw a gap where, well, I saw a gap. I had my second, my second child was born, and then I saw a gap in the market where I needed to take my child. I wanted her to interact with various other kids, small toddlers, her age, but also engage in like sensory play. So like mud and Play-Doh and things, but also with other mums and other kids. So you can do it at home. But in this 21st century, many mums don't like mess. And they'll say, okay, my house, it can't get messy, or they prefer the kids outside. But then in winter comes, what happens? Then they don't play, they're stuck with computers or gadgets. So basically, we started that, and it's critical for it's a holistic learning. So you learn by feel, by touch, by seeing, by smelling, using all your senses. That's how a children holistically grows, basically.
Mm. What's the response been like to some of these initiatives and programs that you've introduced, Naeema?
So, Alhamdulillah, we've had a good response. We've started. I started in my backyard when my second born was born, basically, and then we grew in. We had a studio in Auckland Park, and that developed more because we could target more children from different areas. It was more central from Crosby. And then, well, COVID hit, and then we went back to Crosby. And then I moved to Roosevelt, and I opened a studio here this year. So Fathima runs a studio in Mayfair West, and I run a studio in Roosevelt Park. And then we go to schools. We go to schools for various activities. We go to school for the Survivor Games PlayHub section, and for Little Steamers, and for Messy Play. But Alhamdulillah, I'm new to this area, so it's developing still. But Crosby is done well, and I think people know us by now, so they know what we're about and what do we offer. And besides that, we also have like parenting workshops and nanny training and baby massage. So it's really a kids and parent hub. Yeah.
All right. Can I ask you to just stick with us for a moment while we take an ad break? And then we come back and we'll talk about the spring holiday camp.
This is Salam Media.
When you give water, you're reaching out to drought-affected areas, bringing them to life. Fresh water to drink, to clean, and to grow. That's the power of water. Donate now to Islamic Relief.
For a long time, we've lived in a centralized world where institutions held the all-important data and confirmed all transactions. Those times are over. Welcome to Libertas Group, a blockchain development company boasting an ecosystem that continually redefines the way we do business. Our blockchain is decentralized, making it immune to hacking or alteration, putting the power back in your hands with no middleman so you can focus on the growth of your business. Libertas, the simplest investment choice you'll make.
Are you ready to ignite a wave of compassion and make a lasting impact? This Rabi'ul Awal, let's come together for something truly meaningful. Join Penny Appeal South Africa's Rabi'ul Awal campaign. Build a water well, provide a hot meal, sponsor a food garden, or plant an olive tree in Palestine or fruit tree in South Africa. Make a difference today. Visit our website www.pennyappeal.org.za or call 031 1100 573. Your giving, their dawn of hope.
Spread warmth this winter with Africa Muslims Agency's Winter Warmth campaign. Sayyidina Umar al-Khattab radiallahu anhu would advise his companions, winter, which is an enemy, has come, so prepare for it with wool, leather socks and socks. Let us help the thousands of South Africans without adequate clothing or shelter to prepare for the harsh winter months by providing them with blankets for 150 Rand and winter warmth packs for 300 Rand. Spread warmth with Africa Muslims Agency. Call AMA on 011-834-8685 or donate online at africamuslimsagency.co.za. Africa Muslims Agency. Empowering, educating, inspiring.
Shimmer, sparkle, captivate. Nothing less than a masterpiece. Droplets of gold inspires precious design. Platinum bursts with intricate freshness. And every pure diamond becomes more than just a girl's best friend. Voda Gold Gem Jewelers, where timeless dreams become a reality. Come to us. We tailor-make designer gold, platinum, and diamond jewelry. Trade in or remodel your old gold. Clad yourself with classy name-branded watches. We offer insurance valuation and freezer card calculation. Visit us at 534 Ridge Road, Overport, or call 031-208-9142. Voda Gold Gem Jewelers, manufacturers of fine gold and diamond jewelry.
Rejuvenating media day by day. This is Salam Media.
Welcome back. We are speaking to the co-owners of Mama and Little Baba Hub, Naeema, Suleman, and Fathima Patel, and speaking to us about the institution, what they've got to offer, and of course something exciting coming up this holiday season, which is the Spring Holiday STEAM Camp. Now, just continuing from where we left off earlier on, just before the ad break, Sister Fatima, when we speak about STEM, we usually refer to science, technology, and mathematics. Now, in this case, you've added the A for art. And this, of course, relating to the STEAM camp, which you're going to be hosting during the holidays. So I think if you could just tell us a bit more about the STEAM camp, what's going to be happening, the sort of activities that parents and kids could expect. Is this available just for for children, for parents as well? What's happening? Tell us more about that, Fatima.
Okay, so our STEAM camp is only for kids. We have different age groups for different days. And so basically on Tuesday, we're running a camp that will cover your electronics. So they'll build little circuits from scratch by themselves, and then we have a science included as well. So they'll do science experiments, and then the art, like you said, art. Art also falls into the STEAM. So be it whether they're doing something electronic and then they're building up and making their bot look, that's the art perspective of the whole thing. So they will do be it a canvas art or whatever art, whether it's in their whole project that they're building, the art will be included in there. And then the following day we have a slime, and that's, well, slime is something that everybody still likes. As mom, you don't like it in your home, but it's actually a very good sensory play addition. So on Wednesday we will have a STEAM slime activity where they will come in and they will make slime from scratch by themselves, various different types of slime. And the following Monday we have one based for the little kids. So we try not to mix the groups too much, and keep them separate so that it's easier for them to work and the little ones don't feel intimidated by the bigger ones. And also the activities are then different and aimed at that age group.
It's a pity that the slime event is exclusively for the age group of 4 to 15 years. You need one for older kids as well. Because I recall many times staying over at my grandparents' home during the holidays, always Googling, how do you make slime? How do you make slime? And it just never worked. But yeah, it's exciting.
true.
And I'm sure many people, many kids would be interested in this particular session. But then, of course, you've got other sessions as well. I think there's one on Tuesday, which I think is the 3rd of October. And that, of course, is arts, electrical and experiments. And then, of course, you've got one on Monday, the 9th of October, experiments in campus art. Lots of fun. No reason to be bored during this holiday. In closing, Sister Naeema, if you could just tell us, give us some of the details about registration. Where is this going to be taking place? Just the basics. What do we need to know? Sister Naeema?
Sorry, I got disconnected for a bit. Can you repeat what you said?
Oh yes, it's great that you're back. So the question I think was just for the basic details about what's happening. The details around registration, the venue, times, dates, etc.
Sure. So it's on Tuesday, I think the 3rd, and then Wednesday the 4th, and then the 9th of Monday. And then everything will happen at our studio. Everything will happen in our studio in Roosevelt Park. We got a poster. You can contact myself or Fathima. And then all the details are there. My WhatsApp number is 079 450 5527.
Okay, I'm not sure if it's just on my side, but I think Sister Naeema's connection
No,
has
I think she-
dropped her for now. Yeah. Okay. So, Sister Fatima, if you don't mind, you could just continue where your colleague left off and fill us in on the details there.
Yeah, so you, like we said on the advert is our details, so you can contact us by WhatsApp or you can give us a call, and then we make bookings. We do take limited spaces just so that everything stays calm and cool. And bookings are actually quite simple. So once you message us, then we send you all the details and confirmation of your space.
Fabulous. Shukran to both of you for your time this morning, and I hope it all goes well for you.
Jazakallah.
Jazakallah so much.
Thanks for having us. Jazakallah for having us. Yeah.
It's a pleasure. That was sisters Naeema Suleman and Fathima Patel, both of them the co-owners of Mama and Little Baba Hub, based here in Johannesburg. They've got some interesting activities taking place during the holidays, which have actually just begun. And of course, many parents would be looking forward to taking the children out of the house and keeping them active and entertained. So you can definitely go and find the details about these activities and which they've just shared with us, as well as on their various social media platforms. Just to repeat, the WhatsApp number is 073 369 7241 if you'd like to obtain further details about this. And then, of course, you can find them on Instagram at littlesteamers ZA. We'll take a break now. When we come back, we wrap up the show. Stay with us.